Hello and welcome to Old Lady Plays. I'm Kate, the Old Lady, and this is Season 2, Episode 3 of a Steeltown story, eh? A Forge FC save in the Canadian Premier League, and we are having some fun so far. No games have been played since the last time you saw us. We are literally on the next game, so it is Cavalry FC. We are away. And since we've already won the first half and qualified for the final because of it, I'm not worrying too much about this game. So we're playing a little bit of extra. I had forgotten about the under 21 rule, so I've gotta start making more effort to get that, because I've only gotten 20 minutes so far for Emile Legault. But the problem, of course, is that under 21 players grow up, and so we've only got 3 of them left, which is Legault, Mosen, and Tisseur, who are registered. Obviously, we have a bunch of youth players, but as to registered players, we only have 3 under 21s left. So that's going to mean that they're going to need to play a fair bit, Legault and Mosen. You know, this is probably a good time for Mosen to play, as a matter of fact. So let's let him put him in there and see. Let's get some minutes up on the board. Okay, so today's lineup: Tisseur, Grant, Temguia, Crutzen, Mosen, Aoua, Cisse Dominguez, Haber, Thomas, and Ziyech up front. So no big surprises. A slightly rotated team, needing to get some under 21 minutes in, so let's get them started. And one thing I did notice that I'm really pleased about is that Marco Dominguez is now a 3.5 star midfielder. So I'm quite pleased about that. That's gone very well for us. In that, we signed him on a free. I think we signed him on a free. Did we sign him on a free? Oh, now I have to check. Yes, we did. We signed him on a free. Okay, that's all I needed to know. Let's get on with the game. Rum, rum, rum. Bunch of players are a little tired. We'll manage. Dressing room. Alright. They see this as a rivalry match. I think we're just going to go, I want you to pick up where you left off. I notice the fans aren't even an option here today. That's interesting. That's rare. I got 1. Oh, that's okay. Jonathan Grant, you're going to have to carry the team today, okay? Proud of the record and proud of the work that's gone into it. Continue to work hard. We're going to have to pay him close attention, and we've worked on some ideas in training, or I guess we're about to find out. He has been good. The funny thing about Marco Dominguez is that I didn't actually come across him through my scouts. I spotted him in a game we played, or actually in a game we didn't play. It was in a game somebody else played against one of the teams from, I think it was El Salvador. Might have been Honduras, I can't remember. And there in the middle of the team was this kid playing with a Canadian flag. And I'm like, well, that's interesting. Let's see what that brings. So I started looking at him, and turned out he was pretty decent. And then when Becker went, it just seemed like a good choice. Oh, that's silly. That's just silly. That's just silly. Let's go attacking for the last 10 minutes. Get creative. Skip that. Alright, let's get something going here. That's not what I meant when I said get something going. Do, 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 do. The hell was that? I think that's the appropriate way to say that. What the hell was that? I want to see more out of you guys. Let's go. Oh gosh, both Grant and Mosen are playing terribly. Yeah, that's what I was just noticing. Oh, across to Mosen. Try not to make a mistake this time, buddy. There you go. Cisse, Thomas. It's only one goal. Oh, just over the head. I don't know who that was to. Good boy, oh, well done, well done, well done. Zayach is in. And it's scored! It's gone down as an own goal? Oh, that's weird. You're saying he played it into his own net? Awua steals, thumps it forward. Zayach barely outruns the tackle, takes the shot. Apparently it was going wide, but Carducci pushed it into his own net, I guess. That's unfortunate for Zayach, but works for us. Mosen, Cisse. To Dominguez, back to Cisse. Gets it back again after a tackle. Runs in, and oh, he hits the bar. This is more like it. They had 9 shots in the first half. We've had 5 shots in the second half. Neither of us has scored in the other, or has had a shot in the other's half. Alright, let's see what we got now. Looks like some of the boys have brought their performance up a bit. Frano can come in for Jonathan Grant. I don't have anybody for Cadell Thomas unless I bring on Anthony Novak. I could do that, I guess. And who's going to be the third? Tenguia looks pretty shattered. Let's bring on Waterman just to close things out for him. And not unexpected draw. That's fine. Again, we managed to rotate a good chunk of the team. I thought we did well. Yeah, good job to come back and get a draw. No worries. Novak injured for 2 to 3 days. Post-match press conference I will deal with offline. We will be back in a moment for York9 in the Canadian Championship with our 3-goal lead from the first leg. See you in a moment. There, now that didn't take very long, did it? It's time for the next match. We are facing York9 in the Canadian Championship. We have a 3-goal lead from our first leg, 3-0. They did not get an away goal. So if we can bag an away goal, we're pretty much set in this one. Team is... Oh, that's not going to work. Let's get Novak back in there. Oh my, we've got a tired team. Cadell Thomas is on 88. Not great, but that's okay. It'll have to manage. Well, he's got some interest. Left defender. Interesting. I don't think we've got anybody else on the team. No, copy from Versailles. That's actually the one I want. I don't think we've got anybody else on the team as far as the youth are concerned, who is ready to play. This guy right here may be Jan Goldhar. He could possibly play, but he's the only one, so probably not. Let's get on with the game. Today's lineup: Henry, Tissot, Krutzen, Waterman, Frano, Cisse, Akanyoti, Jönsson, Domic, Choigneur on the left, Thomas on the right, Novak up front. Anybody who's missing is missing because they're tired, not any other reason. Nobody's suspended, nobody's injured. We're just cruising along, just waiting for the team to fall apart in the next game. That's what we're expecting. Brand new match, and we've got to make sure we win it. That's the way to go. It's exactly what I'd say to my own team. It's what I have said to my own teams. Things that we might not be in perfect condition, but he can get through this match, which is great because we need him. Hooray. Good stuff. York9 are in a positive 4-4-2. We are in our usual positive 4-3-3-ish. Another game probably called it something else, but basically it's a 4-3-3. Oops. Not ideal, but there you go. Akanyoti, Jönsson, Domic over the bar. Needed to pass that one off to Cisse, mate. That would have got you what you needed. They're quite a bit more tired than we are. That's going to be a good news piece. I mean, we don't need anything here. We get one goal and we're basically sitting pretty, but even if we don't, they need 3 just to send it to extra time. Whoa, what was that? Cisse scored. Sorry, got distracted there for a second. Domic, Cisse. Oh wow, a worm burner of a shot this time. Instead of going top bins like he usually does, he just casually winds up and smashes it into the net from 25 yards. No problem. Easy pie, boss. Don't get complacent. Things can turn around very quickly in football. Be focused. That's what I need to see. That got rid of some of the complacency. That's good. A bit worried about this. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. Nicholas Hamilton. Okay. Did that wake you up from your complacency, boys? I should hope so. Hamilton with the ball again. Off the bar, and then an easy rebound for Fazlagic. Wow. Nice name, Fazlagic. Haris Fazlagic. Masoud's ball is off the bar. Fazlagic gets the easiest goal he'll ever get, as Crutzen, I think, just stands and watches. Very good, very good. That's just what we wanted you to do. Akinoti Jönsson has a go, but no luck. Frano back to recover. Novak knocks it down for Tomic. Novak taken down again. Play on, says the ref. Tiso out on the wing now, got lots of time and space. What are you going to do? Pass it to the goalkeeper. Okay. We are outplaying them. And with our away goal, there can be no extra time. So if they score 2 more, it's just going. We still win on away goals, because we just grabbed our second away goal with Cisse once again blasting it from outside the net, outside the box. My goodness. Oh, what a player. Just hello, goodbye. Wow. So yeah, even if they score 3 goals, as I was about to say, they're not going to beat us, because goal difference. No, not goal difference. Away goals, that's the word I'm looking for, away goals. There's one player. Waterman or Frano. Frano looks a little like he's not having a great game. And why not? We'll have Waterman out for Tembria, who can come in and just play a simple game, see it out. There he is. Cisse, Akinoti, Jönsson, Grant, and down the line for Haber, who gives it away. Oh, keeper, what are you doing? He's offside anyway, thank you. And we're just going to see this one out. Quite simply, sublime. We are through 5-2. We get to face, I believe, Montreal. Did well. Efforts were excellent. Good win, boys. Well done. I don't believe in overpraising. First leg triumph helps. Yes. We get to win in qualifying round. We draw Cavalry FC in the Canadian Championship. I was mistaken. I thought we got Montreal next. Oh, I see. No, the winner of this tie meets either Montreal or FC Edmonton in the semi-final. So, hey, we still got a chance. Let's see how we go. I'd fancy us to have a go at Montreal, you know. We had a go at Toronto last year and we nearly beat them. Well, we did beat them in the first leg. So, Cisse with 2 goals, as usual. He never seems to just one. He just blasts his way into getting them 2 goals. Just amazing. He's been so wonderful. 26 meters from the first for one of them, and it doesn't say what the other. Yeah, it doesn't say what his first one was, but in any case, just amazing. He's been so good for us. All right, I don't have the schedule yet for the upcoming games, but I will be back for this Canadian Championship. I think I will start focusing on just the Canadian Championship. The Premier League seems to be pretty much, I don't want to say in the bag, but I mean, come on, we pretty much nailed it. They can't catch us. We've got 20 points from 10 games, 5 wins, 5 draws. Not as dominating as last year, but still a clear winner in the first half. Player overview. Top goal scorer is Daniel Haber. And Novak is tied for 3rd, and Cisse tied for 7th. Not tied, is 7th. Nice. Most assists, 6 for Tissot, 4 for Chouanière. So we're doing well here. Frano is up there in key tackles. Least conceded is Tristan Henry. Most clean sheets is Tristan Henry. We're not getting most tackles. Most dribbles, Maxime Tissot is up there. Most key passes, Eliman Cisse. See, he's not just a pretty face. But see, player traits, none. Long shots, 10. Finishing, 6. Composure, 9. There's just nothing about this guy that says, hey, I bet I can score from 26 meters time and time and time again. He just does. It's baffling, but I'll take it. I'm not going to complain. I love having a Segundo Volante who absolutely blasts the ball into the net pretty much every other game. So, yeah, we'll be back for the Canadian Championship. We'll probably focus on that and the North American League throughout the rest of the season and leave the Premier League just to updates. So that's how we're looking. I hope you like the plans we've got ahead and, that you enjoyed the episode. I'm really enjoying making this series. I don't think it's going to continue past the 2nd season, though. I think we've kind of mined it out. And I don't see us being viable in the Champions League anytime soon. Those big Mexican teams are just fearsome and really hard to take on. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but I think this may be the last season for this one, and we'll move on to something else. I have something else in mind already, an exciting, something different, something new. So we'll see what the future brings. Anyway, as I mentioned, you can find me on the FM Creators Discord, and I also write for dictatethegame.com. We are in the process of getting a couple new writers on at dictatethegame.com. So if you're interested in being a writer with us, please submit some writing and we'd be happy to judge it and be all judgy about you and do all that stuff. If you are just a reader, that's okay. We love readers. Readers are awesome. And we love it when people read our work. It makes us very happy. So I hope you have a great day and take care.